All right. Facebook. I'm going to say, God bless. How are all of you? Wow. How are you? I missed you guys, man. I've been really kind of messing around with this phone stuff. Like, oh, so glad to be back. I just finished up with Kurt for American New Escape, and we hit the nail on the head tonight, man. I'm gonna feature that shit tomorrow. You mentioned before on pre-show about judgment. I got a question for you guys. Every day when you get up and you're doing the face thing, as I was doing before I came on, the old face powder or whatever it might be, what do you see? That's real important. Well, what you see in that mirror is a reflection of who you are. I'm not saying the outside. You could be the prettiest thing like me. I'm just kidding. You could be the prettiest thing in the world, but the most devastated on the inside. So my question for you is, what do you see in that mirror every day? Because what you see is a direct reflection of what you're attracting every day. It's something to really grasp on. And Kurt and I went in depth in this banter back and forth, man. I love these conversations that we have because of the fact it brings to light that of who we are as people, where we've come from, and most importantly, who we saw in the mirror every day. And what you see is what you get. Is basically you are your own infomercial. Whatever you're sending out, and I say it all the time here on America's Mentor, whatever you're sending out every single day is going to come back to you every single day. Imagine these words. Before I came on with Kurt for the West Coast, I was watching an interview. I was like, wow, this lady has been reclusive for the last 15 years and is finally coming out of the closet to do interviews with the Jay Shettys and so on and so forth. But imagine these words coming. I'm going to make something that the world. But I'm in $7 million or $6 million in debt. I have nothing left in my name, and I'm going to practice what I've just written. I'm talking about Rhonda Byrne, The Secret. And she's actually starting to do interviews now about, because I love her philosophy in life. I love her philosophy. She only does interviews with people who are like-minded because she don't want to have to explain what is already there. And she respects other people's opinions. Most importantly, she's in media. So she knows the gotcha media and the gotcha questions and this and that. But she came out. Imagine this. The lady writes a book, gets all this research, is in millions of dollars in debt, walks up to her accountant and says, just keep me afloat. I'm going to create something that's going to change the world. That's what she saw in the mirror every day. The most amazing thing, no matter what she was filled up, she had to practice what she wrote and did it along the way. She was practicing the secret as she was creating the secret. In other words, she had the information, she just implemented it. And that started with every morning in that mirror, every day, reiterating to herself who she was, where she's going, what she's going to become in life. So this is something for you guys to ponder for yourself, because when you realize you're just a big old magnet, and what you see in life, what you see, not the facade on the inside, what you're vibrating, what you're thinking about, what you're drawing to you every day, is a direct reflection of what you see in that mirror every day. And I mentioned this before on America's Mentor. I mentioned this many times. It's that broken mirror that we see every day. Those little pieces of life that we keep going back to. When that mirror becomes whole, like Rhonda's did, and she literally had to create. She had to practice what she preached. And when she did that, all that debt was gone. She basically, with 30 million copies in the can now out there, has changed a lot of people's thinking, and I totally respect that. Most importantly, I respect her philosophy. She's saying, wait, if you guys want to believe the way you want, that's fantastic, good for you. She's not judging people. She's allowing them to be themselves until they kind of figure out themselves, which I had to do. And at the same time, promoting it to people who already know this and saying, look, this is what I did. And it's the stories like this that change people's lives. And when you start looking in the mirror every day, the same way she had to do every day, it's all about consistency, persistence, the value of yourself, and whatever you want to bring, you have to constantly feed your mind. And Kurt is a former athlete, and him and I went into in depth on, and he had to train certain muscles every single day. The mind is the same way. It's not a muscle, it's a creation machine. And if you keep doing that every day with your thoughts and feelings, just like you grow a muscle, you can grow problems or you can grow opportunities. You can grow an amazing sense of life or the total demise and failure. If you focus on failure every day, whatever it might be, and you're feeling that every single day, all you can do is create more of it. Because I was there. I was there, Meatball. I was there. I was Mr. Failure in so many things in my life. And once I learned to look at the mirror as a whole, as a conviction, as the principles I was living by, life just said, here, okay, you're living this way now. It's going to start giving you what you're focusing on. It was giving me what I was focusing on. The failure part, the losing everything, to losing everything in life until I realized, wait, I got to fix the mirror, man. I got to realize, what do I want to become? Implement it, affirm it, write about it, think about it. Does that make sense? Every ounce of your energy you put into what you want, it's going to manifest. You can't lose. This is what she had to do. Literally up to her ears in debt. This lady, nobody knew about this stuff, man. She's not going to tell people because they're going to start criticizing her. She knew what she wanted. She knew she had something to change the world, and she knew all she had to do was get through the bumps in the road, and look what happened. A revolution of thinking as a result. Because she told her accountant one day, looked him straight in the eye with $1 million of debt, and she goes, I'm going to create something that's going to change the world. Believe in me. And that was it. And this is the beauty. I love life, man, because you go out there every single day and you keep implementing that same thought process about yourself. Remember, it's not selfish. It's not. And I promote this a lot with my reels. Thank you so much. And actually, Facebook has actually promoted me to professional status now because of you guys. Because now I can go on the old algorithm train now, man. I can get pushed on with the viral stuff now because of your support. But my whole emphasis is on self-love, because the better you that you feel about you can only track the better you want for you. Does that make sense? Think about it. Don't be like I used to be ignorant to the fact that I couldn't bring anything I wanted. Then I started believing in anything I wanted and started to bring anything I want. Any of you guys know me from 10 years ago? Where was I? This doesn't happen overnight. It's a constant repetition of thought about yourself. The same energy you're reflecting, you're sending out every single day, you're going to bring back to you every day. The guy's something to ponder on this Monday, man. I got to finish up, man. But I got a great story tomorrow. When I hit the morning, your obstacles can become your miracles. And obstacles are there for a reason. After I left, I did Thursday's show. I had the most amazing experience and the most sad experience. I'm going to share with you guys tomorrow morning. So watch when you can. Follow me, Jerry Maldonado 2, on Facebook. Feel free. But I'm going to be on that little train now with all the other guys and promoting my work. But guys, thank you so much for your support. Remember that. What do you see every day? That person you see every day is a reflection of who you are on the inside. This is all about feeling, guys. This is science. This is the stuff that you can't see. And when you understand what you can't see, you actually bring into reality by your thought about it, by your feeling about it. This is when life gets fun, Meatball. This is when you really start going out and really constructing a future and start believing in it, start constantly saying it to yourself and understanding who you are. That's all you can create. You focus on the sickness, the sadness, the failures in life. That's what you bring as well. And that was Rhonda's main point about that. He said, look, you guys can pick and choose. This is what I did. If you want to follow it, feel free. If you don't, I'm not going to judge you. God bless you. Have a nice day. And this is the choice that we have every day. Every day we look in that mirror and say, who do I want to be today? And when you find something that feels right, focus on it constantly. I have to do it every day, man. This is not, I'm on the same route that she was. You know, I literally have to practice what I preach. And since I've been practicing what I've been preaching, I've been reaching for most amazing things in life and drawing them to me. We all have that same power. You're not limited. We're all just sometimes ignorant. And I get it, man. I truly get the fact of, because a lot of you guys that have been following me for years saw where I was. This doesn't just happen, Meatball. It's not about working. It's about thinking, feeling, believing, preaching, affirming, understanding, and getting past that broken mirror of life. It's the most amazing process and the most fulfilling reason why we're here, because we are purpose driven. And with a purpose, guys, you only draw to you the most beautiful things. So, guys, I will see you tomorrow morning, man. Guys, America's Mentor _radio. Not America's Mentor on Instagram. Guys, thanks for the follows. I'm trying to fix the reels. I can't share those damn things, man. I don't understand, because perhaps the different mode that I'm on now with Facebook, but I usually bring them from my storyline down to my page. So if you can't see them on my page, guys, check out my story. It's good for 24 hours. I love those. They are so awesome, guys. Hopefully you guys can enjoy them for yourself. Love yourself. You can't lose. You can't lose this game. We've been taught, we've been spoon-fed and swallowed it hook, line, and sinker to say that we are not good enough, that we have to follow everybody else's rule. Bullshit. Bullshit. Create your own world. The world will respond, guys. So have an awesome night. At America's Mentor on Twitter and on YouTube, guys. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys soon. I'm sweating, man. I need something water here. But guys, enjoy your night, guys. Great seeing you, man. I'll see you soon.